Camry life.
Yeah.
Manu Carrillo, what do you think of the right-hand drive Camry Wagon?
Well, I have to say that the only word that comes to mind currently is special. It makes me feel special being in such a special car.
I concur. Look at this thing. Look at the dash. It doesn't look like a normal dash either.
Very Lexus inspired. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Listen how buttery smooth that 2.5 V6 is.
Bluetooth. Bluetooth is connected.
Oh,
It said thank you. I know that word. Please insert a toll card.
Yep.
You're not allowed to drive unless you pay, Manuel.
Pretty much.
54,000 kilometers.
Yep.
How many miles is that? I don't know.
It's about
38?
34,000.
Yeah.
So it's essentially a brand new used car.
Yeah.
Brand new from 1990 what?
1997.
1997.
So my favorite story about this car is the fact that it came with service records, and I was looking through the service records, and this was a replacement for my Toyota Hiace van.
Oh yeah.
In the service records, there was a record mixed in that was for the same people that owned this for a 1997 Toyota Hiace.
No way.
So I had the same two-car garage in 2022 that the owner of this had in 1997,
That's
which I think is
fantastic.
just crazy.
That's fantastic. Talking about living vintage for real. This isn't faking it. This is driving a brand new 1990s Camry Wagon, imported from Japan. So how did you import it? Tell us why you chose the Camry Wagon.
You know, this one was basically just one that I saw with really low mileage, and I adored the color combo, and I couldn't resist it. So I tend to buy cars off of like a single factor. My Hiace was something that I really liked the taillights. This, I just love the color. So
Hey,
that was what did it for me.
I think it's cool. Can you open the back and show us the seats and stuff, like the lace?
Yeah, so this is a factory accessory, actually, the lace seat covers. They were about $90 new.
Look at that. Handmade by a little Japanese grandma.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. Hey, Rambo's 5G, what's poppin'?
I approve. I really feel bad having to put my shoes on these carpet things, these rugs, mats.
Yeah,
wow.
so these are rugs. These aren't mats.
Oh, you soiled the Japan exclusive floor rugs. Soiled it.
It's like only the finest.
Look at that plushness of it.
Here you go, Maya.
And it's so smooth. It idles so smoothly.
It's got the
That's a Toyota
brochure and
shirt.
everything. Look at that.
I wish mine idled.
Gracia. Now, what does the Gracia mean to Toyota?
So the interesting thing in Japan is that there were two styles of Camry. So there was a narrow body and a wide body. Japan has a really big thing for just making way too many body styles of cars that don't need it. So Gracia was the wide body version of it, which is effectively the same body style we got in the US. The difference is we never got this generation of wagon stateside.
I think this is just such a fascinating car.
Oh, I love it.
I think it's totally rad that you brought this out. Thank you very much. Show us a little bit around the front.
Oh, absolutely.
Show us the
yeah.
differences, because I know there's a difference in the front bumper and the front nose.
So the difference on this one right now is that the panel gap is a little bit messed up thanks to a Jeep.
That happens.
But you'll also see these are normally beveled like the turn signal in the US market ones. They're clear in the Japanese ones. Yeah, these are usually orange in the US ones, I believe. You get a little nice bits of chrome trim across here. This is a different piece as well, so...
Yeah, this looks very almost like Soarer or ES300-esque at this point.
A little bit, yeah. And the other big thing is that these fog lights were not available in the US model, so it's actually a totally different bumper.
Gotcha, and they look cool. They almost look like the Celica fog lights a little bit.
Yeah, something
you
like
get
that.
a lot of different Toyota elements blended into one Camry here, which is really cool.
It is very cool to see.
And look at the size. It's not too big. It's about the size of like a Subaru Legacy, really.
Yeah, it's not too big, but for Japan, this is actually a fairly large car, which is why there is a narrow body and a wide body version.
Interesting. So they seem to know their market, and they've responded with the engine size, which in Japan is a big deal as well, right?
Yeah, correct. So this one is it's got a 2MZ in it, which is a 2.5 liter version of the 3 liter that we would have gotten in the US Camry.
So is it just destroked then?
Basically, yeah. So the reason for that is, of course, that the in Japan, your tax category goes off of what displacement size your engine is. So it's a tax workaround.
Correct. Can you open up the bay and let us see it?
Absolutely, yeah. So it's very similar to what you'll get in the US Camry. The biggest difference is the actual displacement. So I had the alternator die on this thing, swapped it out with the US version. It was straight up bolt-on. Same deal with the radiator hose.
Look how clean it is. It's so clean. And it kind of looks like a modern engine. It doesn't look outdated, which is nice.
Yeah, and it runs like a modern engine as well. It's really,
I mean, listen, there's almost no lifter take. The thing's running smooth, idling at only a couple hundred RPM, no problem.
yeah, it's a great motor. It's a great car.
The compact package, it's got good cooling. You've got a lot of room in here.
Yeah, the biggest failing on these from the factory is this lovely dog bone engine mount right here. Loves to give up. But on this one, it's doing pretty well. It's probably close to that 35,000.
Yeah, look at that, how it's like raced and welded right to the truck tower there.
Yeah,
That's pretty interesting. Well, thank you very much, Dan.
Oh yeah,
Hope
happy to
see
show
your
it off.
Camry Wagon again. We can call this a Toyota Gracia, so gracias for that.
Yes, my friends like to call it the thank you wagon.
The thank you wagon. Look at that, folks. We got the Toyota thank you wagon. We got Dan. We got all our friends here. Thank you very much again. Hope to see you soon.